Testing. Can you guys hear me? What's up? All right, so on your screen, you're gonna see just my Tradevate. There's a Tradevate account that I got going on. Is the mic loud and clear? TikTok people, can you guys hear me yet? Cool. So how's everyone doing? One second, my computer is lagging quite a bit. Let me see if I have something else open. So I started trading Topstep again recently. Let's see, right now we have 3 going. I have this old combine. Actually, I reset it on... What day did it start? This one actually looked pretty good. Okay, I opened it on the 19th and traded it one day. We made $1,300 that day. This is the evaluation account for Topstep. It's just a $50 one. So you get $50,000 of trading power. Hey, Hero. The day 2, I guess I didn't trade it for like 3 days. On 422. And then 423, I didn't trade it that day. I think it's because on the 22nd, I made 1,100, and then after 5 o'clock on the 22nd, I made like another 500 bucks or whatever. But got lucky on that and funded that pretty easily. I opened up another one. Let's see, where is it? Oh, in Topstep game. I used that coupon to open a Topstep X one. This account's not looking so good. The first day we went straight down $1,000. Is what it is. Got a little crazy on it. And then I just opened up one with Topstep X. I'll give it a shot. I'm not too good with their platform, and there's a little bit of a delay. So right now, this is going to be the 50K account evaluation that I got. I hid the account, but we're at like 49,000. Profit on today so far, we're at about 200 bucks. What's up? AMC is for the apes. What's your name on Discord? Are you Degen Baker? Looks like we're good for a long right now, but I don't want to just trade for the sake of trading. This green line on your screen is going to be this bottom one where my mouse is pointing. This is the 9 EMA, I believe. Yeah, this is exponential moving average. This light blue one is going to be the 50. It's going to be the 50 simple moving average. Purple one is the 200. And orange line is going to be our VWAP. As far as what we want to look at, you want to look at the overnight session. See, it's going to be from here to here. That's a nice big range. So we got this little lows from overnight. Got the highs, and then anywhere above or below these 2 lines, we're going to break out. Hey Ruben, haven't seen you in a while. Any thoughts, futures trading on Webull? I personally don't. I used to actually have futures on my Tastyworks account. I do have a larger account with some money in it. And I tried to just sell cash secured puts on that, but I started trading futures on it one day, and it's fine, but you are risking a lot of money a lot of your own money. If you're using a prop firm like Topstep, go to my website. So you're gonna go to quicktrades.net right here real quick. Click on Topstep or on Apex. I prefer Topstep because the rules are a little bit less strict. And then you go to earn funding. After clicking on our link, you can actually just go select a 50K account. This gives you 50,000 in buying power. And you can choose Topstep X or Tradevate. I like either or. Go to Topstep X, go and check out. Hopefully you don't see my credit card details. And then it brings you, it'll set you up an account and you can log into Tradevate after it links it up. And then you just use their money. They're gonna put you on an evaluation account where pretty much you have to make $3,000 before you lose $1,000 or $2,000. There's a couple other sets of rules. Just go ahead and watch some videos on how to trade Topstep. And I do recommend it, opposed to trading options or just trading futures with your own money. This has it's a lot more rewarding with a lot less risk, I'd say. Make sense? Yes, no? We can go into more detail on that later. So the stock market does have about 3 minutes until we open. I'm already up $205 on the day. So when we trade Topstep and futures and all that, and we're seeing these large amounts being made, you sort of lose perspective on how much money you really need to make a day. Like, if this was a real account, you don't need to be making $3,000, $5,000 a day. $200 to $400 every day is just fine, and this is something I need to practice what I preach as well. So my camera is going to be a little glitchy. Let me see. If I go to performance mode on this, maybe it'll be a little smoother. But I'm running a TikTok stream right now, and I'm running Streamlabs on my laptop. So I can pick up a new computer if I need to. That long would have been pretty nice right here. We were talking about getting along as we're passing the 50 MA, this blue line. You're looking at 17,708 all the way to 17,728. About 500 bucks on one contract. Got about 2 minutes to open. So the way I like to trade is, let me see if I can do, let me mess with Topstep actually. I like to set a limit buy right here. You can follow it up. Well, let's not try to get filled. But let's say you like where the market is, and then you want to buy it here at this moving average. When I set a limit buy, then you also want to do a stop sell. So I set a stop market sell. And this is what I do on Tradevate. I guess this is how it's done on Topstep too. I'm figuring this out as we go as well. But we'll mess around with it. This is just a new account I just opened. And cancel those orders. Pretty much just go in, and then we just trail behind the trade. If we get stopped out, we got to respect our stops. So the overnight high, it looks like we're about to break out of it. That was the highs during the overnight trading. They want to push it above. So what can possibly happen is, so you sort of want to predict what might happen if we break above. We can go up to here, and then we back test and continue up, or just sort of melt up. And when it wants to do something like this and break to the upside, you don't want to go into the trade on the breakout. You want to wait until it retraces. So the best, not the best entry, I don't want to speak in absolutes, but right here where this word text says, this is where I would probably look to enter if we can break out and then retrace a little bit. Everyone on TikTok, how is the microphone sounding for y'all? Flag preview. All right, everything should run a little bit smoother now. Sounds good. All right, Edit, welcome to the live. Haven't seen you in a minute. So it looks like we are trying to break above. This horizontal line right here is the overnight highs. Just a general area right here. It is getting rejected there. So we're not getting quite like a massive move to the upside or a push. And we're speaking on, we're looking at a 1 minute time frame. So we're just speaking in the short term. Coming back down to the 9 EMA, a risky play would be to set a buy limit right here. We're pushing below the 9. We still have VWAP and the 50 and the 200 right below it. There's a lot of sellers coming in. Not gonna touch that. Yeah, we're right at the 9. Would be a good place to just try to scalp. But the market is moving a little too quick for us. We'll let the professionals handle it right now. Appreciate the follow, Frederick, Jeremiah. We're still testing the 9. A little bit above VWAP still. VWAP is going to be this orange line right here. We're coming down to test. Breaking below VWAP on the 200 right now. A lot of selling pressure. Shorts would be, I'd say we're 50-50 right now. These candles are getting a little bit taller. A lot more volatility. It's so tempting to just start trying to scalp and just make a quick buck here and there. How's everyone else doing? Anyone, so in the chat room, are y'all red or green today? Look at that candle. All right, pushing up to the highs again. This orange line, this just general area is the overnight highs from the trading session last night. It provided a little bit of resistance for everyone. They tried to push it above overnight. Looks like an engulfing candle. Went up really high, came back down. Doing the exact same thing again. 17,745 area. We are trying to break above. So we did have that little drawing earlier, if you guys remember. If we can get a nice little push above, it's going to be obviously a retracement area. So the market does move in waves. If you're a breakout trader, you would be in a trade by now as we broke above the overnight highs. Oh, Tesla. I have Tesla. I have a Tesla call. Hold on. So we may just do this pattern right here. The Tesla call is at 243 bucks. Hold on. Let me sell this thing. I bought a Tesla call that expires in September. Just on this little Robinhood account that I have some extra money on. Sell to close, 600 bucks. There we go. Easy money. Tesla, I do like it. If you have enough money to buy 100 shares, you can sell a cash secured put. Yeah, I had this account that I bought some DWAC, which is it's now DJT stock, and that thing went wild. I only had like 5,000 in it, and went up to about 20K. Hey, so show up shout out says, how you doing? What platform are you on, and what are you trading? So this platform, the trading platform, is going to be Tradevate, and I'm trading it through a prop firm called Topstep. If you go to my bio link or go to topstep.com, actually go to my bio link and use my affiliate link so I can get some money off of you. That came out wrong, but it just tells Topstep that you're partnered with Quick Trades as well. I do have a partnership with them. But go ahead and buy the 50K account and see if you can make some money, get funded on it. If you can make some money on 50K, then you can move on up to maybe just a 150K. I wouldn't do the 100K account. But it's $49 a month, and go ahead and look through their website, go through their videos, and just know what you're getting into. And I am streaming on YouTube as well if you want to see the full screen. We have 40 people on TikTok. Y'all are welcome to join the YouTube as well. So look at that. What the market did is we had that nice little push pre-market. Let's see if I can get an arrow going. Came back down. We hit the 200 MA, this little purple line, and we had a little nice 200 bounce. Now this horizontal line right here, this is the overnight highs. We did a breakout, so a lot of breakout traders will come in and step in, and now we're just surging above the overnight highs. I don't know how high it can go, but I know if it goes up, what must go up must come down. And we may have an entry on the retracement. Let's try to find a retracement. It looks like it's giving us some data now. So you go to a Fibonacci retracement. You can draw it from the 200 MA earlier. Go to this candlewick to the highs. And we may retrace right here to 17,751 or so. Why wouldn't I do the 100K account? Well, if you can make some money on the 50K, you might as well just jump up to the 150. The activation amount, it costs 150 bucks to activate after you pass the evaluation. So you might as well just pay for the 150 account. After you get funded, it's actually cheaper. Not cheaper, but more bang for your buck. Let's see if they got my account ready. So I won't have my Express account for maybe another hour and a half. And I might be done. Oh, is there music playing? I don't even hear it. Oh, media file. That, yeah, I just had it that I tried to set up some music for when I go on break. Still new to this. Can you still hear the music? Like I can't tell. All right, let's see if there is anything going on today. I don't see any major info or major movers. Looks like tomorrow we do have GDP for US dollar, unemployment claims, pending home sales. Speaking of real estate, we have an opportunity right now for real estate. We could talk about later, but it can get a little complicated and it might just sound like alien talk to y'all if I start talking about it. Good to see you as well, JBG. I don't know what to call you, so I'm just gonna read out your name. We have core PCE, revise UOM, bunch of other stuff. That's about it. Just 1, 2, 3 big market movers. Pending home sales is going to be a good one. Because I like real estate and I want some opportunity. Did we miss the retracement? Man, that was quick. So we drew a Fibonacci retracement right here. So right when the market opened, we went down to the 200 and then we came up to this candle, little doji candle. So indecision candle. Let me figure out if I can... I know there was an arrow thing. 1 second. We saw this doji right here. So we drew our Fibonacci's from the lows right there all the way up to the doji area. And we said it was going to do a retracement to about 751 or so. We retraced down to the 9 EMA and now we're bouncing to the upside. I was saying the best entry would be right at the retracement. And we didn't get in, or I didn't get in. Maybe someone else did. How did y'all do? Anybody green today? So in the chat room, go ahead and write if you are red or green. I'd like to see. Flat. That's always good as well. Patience bought a long at the 38 at the retracement at the 9 EMA. We're coming back down to the 9 again. The fibs, did I draw it from market open or from the 200? This one I ran from. Let me do it again for you. So let's say the only data we know is right here at the 200. Y'all can see my mouse, right? And then we know it was getting rejected up here. And then you see this doji candle, indecision candle. So we drew the fib from here to here. And we saw that there was going to be a retracement. But during these two candles, I was looking at other stuff. And that's just for this short term. We're trying to predict what the market was going to do in the short term. Or within the next like 5-10 minutes. We're just riding the 9. It's pretty bullish. But we're so far away from all the other moving averages that I'm gonna just chill. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. 30-minute chart. So this gives us a pretty clear view of what happened. So in the evening trading times, you can see yesterday around 7 o'clock, all we did was just push up, and then we retraced a little bit this morning. So we had some of our lows. Well, actually our lows would be over here from overnight trading. Either way, it doesn't really matter right now. We have this low. This will come into play if the market comes back down, if they try to reverse it on us. But right now, the only big player was the highs overnight. And that's where you see these large green candles come and break through it. Just breakout traders. Hey Javier, yeah, it has been a long time since I streamed. We had another streamer in the group for a while, and he decided to do his own thing. So it is what it is. It's business for you. What's the fee for funding? So for Topstep, it only takes about 2 days if you're not lucky. I wouldn't say. Oh, the Express account is up. Hold on, lost my train of thought. Let me see if I can pull up that account. So this account costs 50 bucks. Okay, this is the Combine evaluation account. I traded it for 1 day on the 19th, and then I don't know why I didn't trade it for 3 days, but I was just messing around on the first day. I traded it and got it funded when we hit this green line right up here. And then after you pass their rules, so you pretty much got to make it to the green line before you get below this dotted red line. And then they give you a funded account, which is going to be this Express account. You refresh. It costs 150 bucks to get this funded account. And then any money you make on this account, you get to keep, as long as you don't break their rules, which is lose 2,000. On this account, it's going to be, you don't want to lose $2,000. And there is a trailing stop loss and all that good stuff, but that's something you may want to look into before you open an account. And I can make a video on it and go into more detail. But right now, I know I'm going to mess up on something. And let me go ahead and log into the Express account real quick. Okay, so we're in the Express account. So any money made on this is money you get to keep. I only have $50. Actually, I spent 100 bucks on this account because I reset it one time. And then I paid for the activation fee. So I have about 250 bucks into this account. There was a nice move on Tesla. Let me check. But I'd say 250 bucks for the potential to make thousands of dollars. There's a good risk reward ratio there. Tesla's at 162. I would open it on my computer, but right now my computer is pretty much maxed out. Still just trending upwards. Looks like we're looking to break out even more. It's getting tighter, the trading. So you see these two trend lines. So it's just creating a wedge. The market likes to create these little wedges. And if they break above or below either of them, you'll get larger candles that come in and some opportunities to make some money. This one, it looks like it may want to break to the downside. It's going to come back down and test that 9 EMA, which is the green line. And if it can break below that green line, you'll get a nice move. I don't want to sit here and just try to make predictions, but we can just speak theories. And say we just keep going up. And then we break below that green line. We can get a nice move down to, I'm going to point it to the backside, but we're going to come back down to VWAP. So we'll try not to predict it, but we'll just leave that there. I'm not the type that just says, oh, I was right. Sit there and want you guys to tell me I was right the whole time. You have been away for so long. I miss when you used to trade with us here. I was always in the group. I saw what was going on and the chats and everything. I figured I would just let it run on its own, and I ended up working on another 2 businesses actually, which I do want to share with you guys because you can do it anywhere and in your city, and it's nice passive income. Let's see if I made any money so far today. I wish I could share my screen, but let me see if this is clear. Yeah, it's just a white thing on the screen. But on the other business, I'm already up $46. Each week it makes about $1,700 to $2,000. After all my expenses and stuff, I'll probably pocket maybe $1,100 per week. And I just have to go, it's just a vending route pretty much, but it's highly profitable. On the month, I make about $9,600 gross. Profit-wise, I'd say about 65% of that. It's about $6,000 a month. Not too bad. Nice little play money. All right, so the market is, dang man, we just been right like all day or all morning. Look at this. So this is called a ascending wedge. I'd say it's called an ascending wedge. What do you guys think? It doesn't matter what the name is as long as we know the pattern. How much does it cost to start the vending route? Each machine, it's only $700 for the machine, about $100 in product. And it pays off. The return on it is about, each month I'd say conservatively about 40% ROI. So after 2 months, you pretty much paid it back off. I paid off mine in about, one of them took 1 month because it was so good just for that one machine. But on average, the machines would take, let's just say 3 months. I'm not trying to hype it up, but it's nice and easy. How many machines do I have? I have 15. So we're in 15 different restaurants and boba shops and ice cream shops. And then we just picked up a sweet shop. It's a little candy shop. It's pretty nice. And I visit each of them maybe once every other week. So 2-3 hours of work per week, every other week. I'd say about 7 hours total spent on this business for 15 machines per month. And it brings in about $6,000 profit for 7 hours of work. Comes out to $900 an hour if you're an hourly person. All right, so the market is coming back down. We're gonna head down to VWAP. It looks like broke below the 9 EMA. If you pretty much this, if you look at this little line, it's a nice little move here, isn't it? So we predicted the little Fibonacci, where it retraced. Entry number 1 would have been nice there. I'm speaking a lot of shoulda, wouldas, ain't I? That's the stock market for you. Let's draw some, I know what I could do. I just draw some rectangles. So yeah, we saw this little area down here. And we saw this doji candle where we drew the Fibonacci's and we were going to enter on the retracement. So entry number 1, the best spot would have been right here. And you can see that green candle. A lot of traders are looking for this move. Usually it only happens the first hour of trading. We get a nice push to either direction. And then we get that reversal candle as, well, we get a retracement and then just a large engulfing candle. Engulfing candle is when, let's see, this red bar is smaller than the green bar. So the green bar engulfs the red one. The next one is us creating this ascending wedge. Blah, blah, blah. We are getting tighter as we're trading. And usually with the ascending wedge, we break to the downside. The reason the downside would, we can always break to the upside too. It could always just take off and go way up here. But if you saw that first opening move, we had a nice large red candle at open. So it's likely to come back down. All the moving averages were down here. VWAP is also down here. Make sense, guys? If it does, can you go ahead and write yes in the chat room for me? So I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. Barbershops, I do have it in 2 salons, really busy salons and barbershops, my machines, and those locations suck. I don't know why. There's so many people that go in it, but I guess they're not there to spend money on it. All right, we got 1 yes. Yes, thank you from user. Incredible education. I'm just rambling right now. Incredible education. You're doing amazing. Thanks. But just me chit-chatting with y'all. Oh, I can log into my vending route on the computer. Hold on. It's actually a pretty nice, streamlined, high-tech business. Let me log in. I gotta authenticate on my phone. 603-733. So since we missed, since I missed the first trade, which would be our retracement trade, and I missed the ascending wedge trade, entry number 2, right up here, 1 and 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. What is it? Let me make sure it's not like crazy information that I'm giving you. So this month so far, I'm at 3,300. This is a slower month for sure. Oh, that's on credit card. I'm sorry. I don't even know the numbers on my own business. Actually, this month I'm at $6,152. Profit wise, let's just say 50% is profit, right? On a weekly, last week was slower. We made 1,700. Last month was about 9,600, which averages about 2,000 a week, maybe a little bit higher. This year so far, on 4 months, it's done about $30,000. That's nothing to really like bat an eye at, but it's good money for the little amount of time I put in. How much do I make from day trading? I honestly, I took a long break from day trading, and I'm just now getting back into it. Gotta be honest, but I haven't really focused on trading in a while. But we are looking like we have a nice entry. As far as Topstep, I haven't done a big withdrawal yet, and I have maybe 2,000, 2,500 invested in it, which isn't too much money yet. So as far as Topstep, I haven't been profitable yet, as I haven't made many money on the express funded. I was up a lot at one point, and it was embarrassing, but I blew that account before I could withdraw. Is what it is. So Ruben is in Austin. He does car wash, vending machine. Oh, those Coke machines and stuff. I'm not doing vending machines. I'm doing... Here, let me show y'all while we have some time. Wait, does anybody want to see this? Let's see if I can find a smaller picture. Man, these pictures are huge. It's basically... Man, why is it so big? It's a mini claw machine. And y'all can't even see it. But yeah, it's just these little mini claw machines, and you put these little toys in it. Has a credit card reader and all that good stuff, and kids just go crazy over it. But we could talk about that a little bit later. Coming back up to 9 EMA, this is not, in my opinion, a tradable spot. We could get rejected. Let's see, I'd say this isn't something I would do. So we're testing the 9. We're in between VWAP and the 9 EMA, so it could go either direction. Looks like it's trying to break above the 9. A lot of money's coming in. So I guess we're just fighting right now. All right, let's go to the questions. Where would be the entry? How much do I make from day trading? I'd say I'm about break even. Actually, I make some money on my cash secured puts. I make about, let me think, selling options, maybe 3%. Let's go percentage wise per month. So about 30% per year. And let's say you have a lot of money in an account. That's all you need, about 30%. And it's a good amount of money. And from Topstep, you're watching me. We're gonna try to make some money on it. I think we can easily, not easily, but if we're disciplined, we can make some money with Topstep as well. Getting rejected at the 9. We're back down to VWAP. It's gonna be, what do they call it? It's called like barcoding. We're just gonna chop until we break above or below one of these. Calls or puts, we're trading futures. So this screen you're looking at is going to be for NQ, which is going to be the NASDAQ. And we are trading futures with Topstep. If you go to quicktrades.net, or you can go to the link in my bio, it's going to bring you to our website here. And I know it's not going to be centered, and let me see if it can. Okay, it's centered on TikTok. But just go ahead and click this Y Topstep button. It's going to bring you to Topstep's website. It's my affiliate link as well. And they're doing a special. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's only $49 for this account that I'm trading. And since I did pass their combine, I had to pay another $150. So I'm in it for $200. I think I reset this account twice, so I might be in it about $300, $350. And then you get the opportunity to show them that you can make money with it. And if you don't, then you're just out that $300 that I originally invested. If you can make money, you can make a ton of money. So there's a lot more upside than there is downside. So we're coming back down to 200. These red candles are pretty big. So which one is better, Topstep X or Tradevate? So I do have Topstep X right here. I used that. They had like a 25% discount, and I just opened this account. I'm up $6, but I don't think there's really big of a difference. If I was on a live account, I would want Tradevate because I think their data is it's not faster, but it's going to be less likely to crash. Because Topstep X is a new platform, so it's going to be buggy at first. They might have it down. I haven't tried it yet to tell you. So yeah. So patience is looking to go long here. And we're right at what the market opened. So we're just right back here. It is getting rejected from the 9 and as well as this overnight highs. Am I still doing REI, real estate investments? Actually, I've been looking at foreclosure lists and looking to do subject to investing. Because if you think about it, back in 2020, 2021, interest rates, they dropped down to maybe 2%, 3% or so. Even though housing prices went up, interest rates is what I'm interested in. And right now, interest is like 7%, 6-7%. So if there is a way that you can use their 2% interest in real estate investing, it's called subject to investing. It's pretty much like, how can I simplify it? A complicated thing, because it's like 10 pages it's It's like a book this thick when my lawyer writes up the documents. I just go in there and sign, and hopefully I'm covered legally. But I am. Everyone uses them. But it's pretty much like I want to take over your car loan payments, but leave your name under that loan. But I get the deed. I get the title to the car. Well, I guess I can just say house. I get the title to the house, but the loan with the bank stays under the seller's name because it's 2% interest, and that's what I really, really want. Then you get control of the house, you rent it out, you make this little spread where you're charging rent, like your rent versus your mortgage or whatever you're paying back to that seller to cover their loan. You cash flow maybe $300 a month or so. But over the next 10 years, the price of the house goes up. The loan gets paid down quickly because there's only 2% interest, and you make this massive spread. Did that make sense at all? Look at that. Patience, did you go in? He's riding the long. He should be out at 765. The market is moving really nice today. Look at these moves. So I'm on the Express account. I don't know if I want to trade it live. I want to, because I feel like if I'm trading live, I'm going to force some trades. And that'd be the worst. Let's go back to the evaluation account. Patience is up 1765. Let's see it. Post it in the Discord group. You've been on point, man. What is Topstep? Go to the link in my bio on Quick Trades, and it's gonna. Let me just do it one more time. We have a couple people. But Topstep is a prop firm where you pretty much use, if you can pass their combine evaluation period, you can use their money to make money, pretty much. So in this account, let me switch to my funded account. Let's just say, I don't want to say express funded, but it's just a funded account. Any money I make on this account, as long as I don't lose $2,000, I get to keep. I can withdraw that money and they'll send us a check or a 1099 at the end of the year as well. But I have about, it costs $50 to pretty much take their evaluation. And then if you pass it, it costs another $150. So in a perfect world, you'd only have $200 invested. So let's say this Express account, if I blew it and I lost $2,000 on this Express account, I'm only out my $200 that I initially put in. But let's say this account, I can build it up, make 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, which is really possible. And it's been done. And overnight, I had over $15,000 overnight, and I slept through it. I didn't set a sell, and then it came back down one day. That's a different day. It's a different story. But you can make tens of thousands of dollars only risking your initial $200 investment. So it's a really good deal. And how Topstep makes money is that like 95% of traders, they fail at trading. So they have a lot of people doing these combines and evaluations, myself included, and we're resetting these accounts. And every time we reset, Topstep makes $50. And if you reset an Express account, they make $200 off of you. So if only out of 1,000 people, only like 50 people are funded, those 1,000 people the money from their evaluations are funding the 50 good traders. And we're trying to be in those 50 good traders, the top 5%, 10%. And you guys just showing up and being in this live stream, it shows a lot. You can be in that top 5, 10%. The market, it pushed up to that little level, 1775, and now we're doing a little bit of consolidation. Looks like we might come back down to VWAP again. So I still have this second evaluation count, but I lost $1,000 on it the other day. So it's going to be climbing out of a hole. I'm up 200 bucks today, so I'm happy with that. Is it a bull flag? I'd say let's just see how it reacts. This, you see this orange line right here? This is the overnight highs, and it's been acting as the little trading area so far. We either break out above it or we break down below it aggressively, and then we just consolidate around that area. Now we came back and touched it again. So I wouldn't say this qualifies as a good setup for me. Hey Sebastian, appreciate the follow. GS, thank you for following as well. Any good trades right now? There were some good trades that we were talking about, and I've been a little gun shy, so didn't really get into them. But I'm not trying to just trade for the sake of trading right now, because that's when I can get a little too aggressive and then possibly just blow the account. Yeah, I need a new computer. So yeah, this dashboard right here you're gonna see is for the mini claw machines. That one does about 9,000 per month. I was thinking about adding more. I only have 15 of them right now on locations. I could probably get like 30 to 40 machines out, but then that should bring in maybe 20, 25,000 per month. $250,000 a year is nothing to scoff at. After expenses and just running all the numbers, you'd probably come out 120K. Yeah, maybe 120 to $125,000 per year. That's on. It's a really like fulfilling business because I have cameras in them. I can watch kids play it and they love it. You just hear them winning. Yeah, you pay the owner. You give them a percentage. I try to give a little percentage, 20% or so. I believe the industry standard is to give the owners about 30%. But if you're giving the owners a little bit higher percentage, that's cutting into your cost. And when it cuts into your costs, you as the operator, you're going to skimp out and cut some corners to recoup those costs, you know? Which means you're not going to run as good as a business. And the person that suffers is the kids that are playing. You're going to make it harder for them to win the toys, which makes you enough money to pay the owner. Understand? So let's say, so I figured paying the owners less will benefit his customers more. So when they come into the restaurant and they're winning toys, they're going to be happy with the restaurant and hopefully come back and have a good experience. But let's say I pay the owner a bunch and he asks me for a ton of money, so I make the claw machines harder to win. His customers aren't going to be happy. They're not going to return to his business. He makes less money. It's just a bad situation. So you got to find a balance. Okay, try not to be. I'm not trying to be greedy by offering the owners less, but I can offer a better service if I have more money. Make sense? Looks like we're dumping. Yeah, we're below the 200. The red candles are pretty aggressive today. Appreciate the follows, guys. welcome to the stream. So yeah, we can start going live a little bit more. And everyone in here already in the Discord, I assume. If y'all do like this live stream, go ahead and click the, what's that, the like button on YouTube. Let's see how many people have done it. Probably not too many. Y'all are just focused on making money right now. Yeah, if y'all can click the like button for me, it'll send this live stream out to more people. Great marketing, builds up the community. Not too bad. I think if I just keep coming out with trading content and just some short form videos, it's going to build up the community really big. The live stream's going to get big. I'll get a little bit more comfortable and start trading more. I don't really care to like show y'all a lot of huge gains and all that. As long as we're just all getting the right concepts and we're just understanding the market a little bit better every day and learning one new thing every day, then I'm happy. Yeah, we're consolidating. It looks like we're building another wedge. Let me get rid of this line. It's really bothering me. But let's draw a polygon. We're building some sort of wedge like this. So a break above or below either of these points should get a nice big move as well. You can always just set like a sell, a short sell right here. Or if you're bullish, you want to play the breakout. If you think it's going to break to the upside, set a buy. TikTok, is there like loud music playing in the background? Or is it just my voice? Okay, no music. Good. Hero, you're up 700 on the Express. Very nice. I'll start focusing more on Topstep as well. I think if I can get a payout on this Express, I'm going to open up a 150 account. We can both buy some McLarens or something. I was so serious. I was so close to buying a McLaren, and that was such a dumb move of mine. That would have been really dumb. I don't know anything about those cars. Alright, we're bouncing off the 200. Looks like we're continuing this little bit wedge or so. The music is low. That's good. 720S. I don't even know. It was like Hero. You would know. It's like a 500. I don't know, 5 something. I went to test drive them. I would walk in and be like, "Hey." The dealer is like, "What do you guys do?" And I was like, "I run like this little group, a trading group." And I have a social media. And he's like, "All right, jump in this car." And he hands me the key. It's like, "Go ahead and drive it." I was like, "I ain't gonna drive this thing. I'm gonna run into." It was actually inside the showroom, and they would open the doors for me to drive it out. I was like, "Heck no, I ain't driving this thing." 570, I think that's what it was. It was a nice white one. So if you guys want to test drive McLarens, just go inside and say that you're a social media guy. And they'll just throw the keys at you. But yeah, when you start the car, it like revs up really hard, and sounds like if you just touch the gas, it's just gonna take off. But I guess Teslas are faster. So people drive those every day. But yeah, that car would have been a waste of money. Tesla got the torque, yeah. I don't even care for cars. It was more of just a business write-off for me. But right now my car, my daily driver is this big old Dodge. It's pretty much an RV. And then our minivan. And the minivan's nice. Alright, we're consolidating here around the 200 MA. Looks like the 9 EMA is coming down to the 200. I don't know what kind of move is coming up, but I know a large move could come in. You know how we have these large red candles? These large green ones? So it's just setting up as we're consolidating to either break to the downside. And we have this little low point right here that's drawn. So this would act as a magnet. The market can come back down to this area as a little support. So this top rectangle is where the overnight highs lined up with. Yeah, it's about this area, 750 or so. And the lows, we're going to be at about 670. That's a big range. How's the motorhome rental going? It's going good. I had to cancel our order. We have one rental actually going out today. So the car is they're gonna come and pick it up today. I'll make like 800 bucks or so. And he's just driving it a couple miles. And then on May the 5th, I just canceled that booking. Let me check. I got a message. Thank you. He's coming in today. Look at all these bookings. April 17th, April 22nd. So I'm actually really picky with them. And they're renting for about 300 bucks a day. We had a booking request. I just canceled this guy's. I would have made about 1,200 bucks. $1,700, $2,000, $1,200. Plus, it's my daily driver. Plus, it's a write-off. It's basically a free car, and that just pays me. I get to use it. We're gonna use it in a little bit. Yeah, I'm picky with it. I'm not in a rush to make a ton of money on the RV. It's just more a little side hobby. It's really convenient. It's a nice car. People look at me funny when I get out of it because they're like, "What the heck is that car?" Yeah, that was the specs on the Winnebago. This is just the bookings on Outdoorsy. We have our RV share. Oh, I had to log in. So. Hold on, I'll be right back. What happened? Show me. Sorry, I just coughed right into the mic. All right, so overall, what do you guys think about the stream so far? I'd like some feedback. It will get a lot better as we keep going. Man, a long does look pretty good. We're trading right between VWAP and the 200. Oh, we're breaking. Actually, let's not say a long's gonna be good. I don't want to be that guy. Yeah, so on RV share, for the little Winnebago that we got, it does maybe profit wise about 15 to 20,000 per year. And plus that car, I claimed it as a business, like a big expense. So I don't even have to pay for the car pretty much. I depreciate it on my taxes, or my CPI does it for me. Got pretzels. I got this really sweet coffee. So yeah, we are getting rejection. It looks like we may come back down to the lows. I think it might come down to here. 1665. Dang, Hero, nice. Friend of mine made 730 bucks on a Tesla call. Dang, he bought a way better one than I did. You're up 2K. Maybe pull out like 500 bucks. To the guy up 2,000 on the Express account, pull out 500 and then got 1,500 bucks to trade with. Or just build it. You just take it to $100,000. All right, still consolidating between VWAP and the 200. The 200 is holding up. We wicked down below it a couple times. Probably go into a long. Let's do it on my Topstep X account. I want to go into a long here. And I set up a stop loss. So we're risking pretty much $200. And these candles look weird. VWAP is rejecting it. We'll keep it tight. We'll loosen it up. The evaluation count, 50K account on Topstep. No, that's too tight of a trade. So we're still just consolidating here. It's better to trade the breakouts. If you're getting consolidated, you can get chopped up. Let's see if we can break out here. If not, then we'll be down about 200 bucks. It's picking up a little bit. Yeah, Topstep has some bad fills. I went to buy it and it bought it way up here. We should have been right at VWAP, right? No, this trade ain't looking too good. Oh, stopped out. Negative $200. Well, we got rejection. We're going down below the 200 now. Luckily, we had that stop in place because you could see how nasty that can get for an account. Tesla is buying a lot of NVIDIA chips. All right, so we are down below the 200. Let's see where that low was from overnight. So as before, we have this target here at 1767 or so, right here, which is going to be the lows from overnight. Man, I was talking about it. I still didn't do it. We ended up going long when I should have went short. Don't you just hate the stock market? But no, we should get that move to the downside. It's going to retrace up a little bit. So similar to market open, might get a move down here, retrace, get a nice large move here. So where we want to enter, man, I'm up 200 on this account. I want to keep it green just so I can have a good day today. We'd want to enter on that retracement zone, which is going to be about 17,720 or so. And that would be for a short, not for a long. But no, let's not try to force anything. Just join the Discord. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting just content for now and building up the group. We have quite a few people in there, and it was pretty active for a while, but a little bit of Discord drama, and we're building it back up with some content. Appreciate the follow though, Sebastian. Thanks. If you have any questions, just go ahead and go to the Discord and ask in the stock chat area. No, I'm not here to sell you anything or anything like that. All I ask for people is just click that link to our Topstep affiliate. And we can that'll continue just funding the live stream and all that. It's not much money, but it's enough to keep me active. And I forgot how much I like trading. It could be a little bit stressful at sometimes, but it's fun overall for me. Oh geez, did I turn off that song yet? Okay, it's on low. All right. So we're still creating some sort of wedge. This chart is getting messy. Let's just use this. I have a little support zone here. We have this wedge forming. And let's see what else we know about the market. We know there's a wedge. We know there's a target down here to 670. Yeah, 17,670. Target's going to be way down here. It's going to act as a magnet and pull the market down to it. So I'm not going to go into the short because I'm still not comfortable trading live. I will. I know I'll get comfortable trading live soon, but as far as for now, we can just see and try to predict and just look at the data that the market's giving you. That's what these candles are. It's just data. It's the language, the stock market language, pretty much. So you gotta learn to speak the language. You got a DM on Discord from profile with my logo. Yeah, so there is unfortunately a lot of scammers in the group. And it happens through all the Discord groups and on TikTok and on all my socials. People will make fake accounts and message you guys. I'm not going to ask you for money. I'm not going to ask you to sign up for some crazy crypto or anything like that. If y'all want to chat with me, just use the stock chat. Don't use DMs to message me unless you go into the Discord, you click on my name, and then you send me a message first. But yeah, there's a ton of fake accounts, and I'm constantly just banning them. Let me see, members. Let's see if there's a lot of fakes right now. Yeah, there's a lot. Let's make sure I don't ban myself. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy crap. Ban. You know what? Discord is so dumb. It has the ban button right next to the transfer ownership button. So if you move 1 inch down, you can transfer the whole Discord over to that person. Ban. Breaking server rules. Okay, everyone with the name Quick Trades is banned. Okay. So Sebastian was down $600, but got into a short once it bounced off the pre-market highs. Now I'm up $210. Good stuff. But yeah, we are creating some sort of wedge to the downside now. Why did I never use this polygon? This is perfect. So it looks like we're going to fire to the downside. We have our target here at 17,670. So let's talk about what can happen if we come down to 17,670 down here. So let's say we consolidate here. It can retrace back up to the upside, and it can also go down even more. And I think either scenario is likely. But shorts are looking good. So what this does, it sets up a big trade for about 1 or 2 o'clock later this day. Let's say we do fire to the downside. It's going to create a massive, well, it's going to be more like this. It's going to create a big descending wedge. Yeah. I'd say maybe around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. There'd be a big trade to the upside. Right now, we're just sort of falling down. Thanks, Boomba. It will go up or down, grab observation. Yeah. So yeah, I'd say the difference between being a good trader is just managing the trade and just knowing when to cut the trades. A lot of people can go in and they'll just keep holding and just continue to be wrong the whole time and just hope that it comes back. So I don't mind just cutting, taking a loss, 200, 400 bucks at a time. That's no big deal. Lost 450K in 2022, just holding. Yeah, I could see that. I could see a lot of people doing that, and sometimes our pride takes over. But man, 450,000. I ain't laughing at it, but I'm just thinking about it. Boomba's up. Man, those are some big old numbers. Up 300,000 since the start of this year. Yeah, it's brutal when I've made some trades where I've lost a lot of money on some call options, and it's embarrassing. Like it's hard to talk about. I'm glad you're talking about it. And Baller World, sick to his stomach about his 20 30K L in 3 years. Baller World, are you trading funded accounts or prop firms? Or are you trading your own cash? Personal unfunded. Okay, that's good. I remember when I had a big loss on Tesla. I also had a big gain on it, so I'm still a net positive. But I lost like 15K one day on it, and I was so anxious to make that money back really quickly, and it was just a downhill from there. Market's still just making a wedge. You started with stocks and options. I actually started with stocks and then futures and then options. And now I'm back on futures. I still do options. I just closed a call option and I should sell some cash secured puts. I should do that. Well, Tesla's pushing up. I wanted to buy some shares of Tesla, so I sell some put options on it. I'll just wait. All right, looks like we're trying to break to the upside. There should be a nice move upwards. I don't think we're coming down to this yet. I'd say we would come back up to VWAP. Man, I already took a red trade. I'm green on this account. I'm still at net. I'm still just flat. But I'm afraid if I took another trade on the Topstep X account, I go red, I'm just going to be anxious and just try to make that money back. And it'll just be a downhill battle. Uphill battle. I'd say uphill battle. Okay, so people on TikTok, is anyone not in the Discord yet? If you are, go ahead and say me. I'd like for y'all to join the Discord. It's free. Just go to the link in my bio and click on Discord. It's going to be that bottom link. But no, it doesn't look like the market's going to do much right now. I thought I was going to get a nice little squeeze to the upside. We're still just sort of chopping downwards, aren't we? We're above the 9 EMA. Found a little support level there. Coming up to this little wedge resistance thing, but I'd say that's just more... It's more likely to come up to the VWAP or the 200. The wedge is just an imaginary line that we drew. So I'd say the actual averages, moving averages, hold more weight than just our little imaginary line. And that's why we're playing pure imagination on YouTube, right? You're trading micros. Stay away from minis until you get your account built up. Yeah, these minis can destroy an account in a matter of like seconds. I think he's talking about what prop firm companies like Apex and Topstep and all that. All right, what was that level? 17,670. Looks like it wants to head down to there. So we just let it. All right, we're breaking down. They're buying it back up. Some shorts might be covering some positions. Let's see where that low was. Break down below that. Yeah, we have another low down here. I'd say this is yesterday's end of day low. This level is going to be the retracement. So the futures market went up a little bit overnight. We retraced back down a little bit. So I would say this is a nice little area the market wants to come to. All right, it's not about the company in this. Gotcha. This guy you're watching now, follow his videos. He really is giving people a wealth of knowledge for free. Appreciate that. But now it looks like we're coming down to here. If you want to get a little, we could do a buy. I could set a buy here at 17,668. I don't want to do it on discount. I want to do it on Topstep. 17,668. Limit buy. So you're pretty much buying it at the lows from the retracement. Set a stop. So 60, 59. So we have our limit buy and our limit sell right there set. Let's just do that. I'm actually about to sign off. It's about to be 10 o'clock. We're gonna go fishing. So I had to get ready to go. What's the weather? Is it windy? No, there's no wind. It's not too sunny. The boat's gonna be nice and stable. But welcome new members into the Discord. It's gonna be a nice little place to chit chat with everyone. All right, we're still consolidating. I do have a buy on my other account sitting right down here where this rectangle is. Looks like we may come down to it. I bet we get an aggressive wick to the downside and that'll fill my order. If it doesn't fill the order, I ain't gonna be mad. So we'll just leave it there. And even if it goes past my order, I have a stop, so I'm safe. This way I don't have to watch the market and all that. So here's that aggressive red candle. So people on YouTube, on TikTok, what do y'all think about the stream so far? Go ahead and give me some feedback. If you hate it, go ahead and let me know. If you like it, just double click your screen or something. I know you guys are probably working and just busy as well. I'd say a large red candle might be coming in. They're trying to push it down. Cool. Ken, you appreciate the stream. I appreciate you guys being here. So yeah, just show up every day. We don't have to make money every day, but as long as we're learning something new, one thing new every day, or just refreshing. For me, I'm just refreshing on some stock market stuff. I've been away for a little bit too long, I know. Appreciate you too, man. And you can follow on the YouTube if you want, but TikTok's fine too. I just have it running and both of them running. The YouTube's gonna have the live camera. Let me see if it's even on. Yeah, it has my actual webcam on. And a big blue flower behind me. That's my wife's computer setup behind us. She got that big old 49-inch monitor as well. Then I have two of them. All right, we're gonna reject it off the 9. We should wick down to the 67 area or 670. But it is finding support here, so it could just say this is the bottom. Doing some sort of engulfing candle. I bet you if you do to like a 5-minute or 3-minute chart, the next candle is going to be a large engulfing candle. So it is finding a little base here. If it doesn't, it's going to break down. It's going to go up or down, pretty much like Boomba said. Market's going to go up or down, and we're just trying to predict it a couple minutes ahead of time, you know? Yeah, we are seeing a little bit of buying, seeing almost an engulfing candle. If we switch, if I could switch to a 3-minute chart, I'm sure it'll show it. Unfortunately, I don't have premium on this. My order never got filled. I was being a little too conservative here. Let's cancel the order. A lot of buyers there. It's finding liquidity. Liquidity. Little support. You could call it demand zone. Whatever. But okay, it's 10 o'clock. I do appreciate you guys joining the stream. I will be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Pretty much just like this, the first hour and a half. Seeing if we can find some trades. I found trades. I didn't go into the trades personally. And then the trade that I did do, I got stopped out really quickly. Sort of is what it is. That is trading. I am just human. But hopefully y'all learned something new and appreciate the stream. I appreciate you guys joining. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I'll see you guys Friday morning, okay? Thanks.